What's going on, beautiful people? It's your realtor friend Camille here in North Carolina. Today we are back with a new video, and today we are going to be talking about ways that you can actually lead generate based on your personality type. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Camille Washington. I'm a licensed real estate broker here in the state of North Carolina, and on my channel I focus on all things real estate, behind the scenes, and day in the life. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. If you've clicked on this video, then you're probably wondering, how can I generate more leads for myself? Maybe you are not comfortable with cold calling. Maybe you are not comfortable with door knocking. Everything isn't for everybody. And the good thing about this industry is that there are so many different ways that you can lead generate and get business for yourself. So in this video, I thought it would be pretty cool. I found a little bit of research. I'm a little bit of dorky, a little bit nerdy, just a little bit of what you can do to actually generate leads for yourself based on your personality type. First, we're going to start off with explaining what is called the DISC personality type. If you're anything like me, then you love taking personality assessments just to see exactly where you land along the pole. So the DISC personality type, DISC, is focused on a few different personality types based on the letters. So to explain, D is for dominant. Typically, anyone who has a very dominant personality is going to be very assertive, very results driven, just go getter, could be seen as aggressive sometimes, and overall just a get it done type of person. Nothing or nobody is going to get in my way. People in this personality type also tend to be very demanding, outspoken, very opinionated, and nothing or no one is going to get in the way. They're not really driven by emotions and sob stories and things like that. They're very direct, very straightforward. So you get the gist. Next is I, which is an influencer type of personality. People that are in this personality are generally very influential. They're very sociable. They're typically very likable people because they're so talkative and chatty and friendly with everyone. They love socializing. They love parties, life at the party. When they come into the room, you know who they are. We all know someone like that. So these are going to be I personalities, very lively, friendly. They also tend to be very optimistic and able to easily persuade other people. Next up, we have the S personality. S personalities are typically very steady, stable, have a very calm nature, very patient. They tend to have a very nurturing spirit. They don't like a lot of change. They love stability. And you know that you can count on that person to come through when you need them. They also tend to be very dependable and really just smooth, steady, not too much fluff, not too much hurrah, peacemakers. They also tend to cooperate, be very cooperative, and they have a great level of trust that is established with their loved ones, sincere, all of that. So that is the stable and steady personality, which is the S personality. The last personality type is the C personality, which is consciousness. These people tend to be very detail oriented. They love structure. They like to know and have an established routine. They're very calculated in their decisions and decision making. They tend to be very good problem solvers, great with numbers. They also can be very analytical in their thinking and pay attention to the details and have just an overall very structured sense for their work environment. So if any of these sounds like you, whether you are a D, a I, a S, a C, go ahead and take note of that based on what you know about yourself and where you feel like you maybe land within the DISC personality. You are able to take this DISC personality assessment online. You can just Google DISC personality assessment, and there'll be a few versions to come up to let you know exactly where you land, so that when you begin to figure out which buckets are you going to be pulling leads from or generating leads from based off of your personality type, you'll have a clear overview based on where you are in the DISC personality. And it's important to note that some people are very, very high in one area, very, very low in another area, or the same in two areas. So I'll let you guys know at the very end what my personality assessment was. And I was very surprised by this, honestly, just a little bit. But if you've been following my channel for a while, I would love for you to take a guess on what you believe my personality type is based on the definitions that I just explained. So now we are going to get into the different types of ways that you can actually generate leads for yourself based off of your personality type. And what brought me to this conclusion was the fact that I noticed being in a team environment and how I generally operate and where I feel like I excel, I felt like I excel in some areas a little bit more than others when it came to generating leads for myself. And it prompted me to explore this a little bit further to see if this is actually a thing. And it is. It's not to say that if you're this personality type, you can never do this lead generation, but there are certain things that you're going to possibly flock to or things that's going to feel very natural to you based on your personality type. So I wanted to share a few of these with you based on where you are. And let me know if this actually resonates with you. And also, I would like for you to compare it to where you have been fishing for leads prior to seeing this video, and then maybe some of the times that you've had other lead sources that you've dabbled in that you actually felt more comfortable with. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I found this article online that was talking about all of the personality types, and we're going to start with D. What it said about D personalities was that D personalities tend to be very good with expired leads, withdrawn leads, cold calling them, mailing them, buying an old book of business from a retired real estate agent and working through those leads, internet leads, going to lead an actual social group that they create on their own, and then attending networking events like through the business chamber of commerce or just business networking events in their local community to actually network. D personality types also seems to be very good with for sale by owners and speaking with those for sale by owners to convert them. So if you are a D personality type, remember all of the characteristics of a D. Let me know if that resonates with you and your thoughts. Full disclaimer, I did forget my eye people, so the video lighting is going to look slightly different as I had to go back and record. My eye friends are very influential, very social. You typically will most likely really love networking with other professionals in your area. You will also enjoy home buyer webinars. You will also enjoy going live on Instagram or Facebook and talking to your people. You might enjoy being at different festivals where you can actually have a home buyer's booth or a booth out in big crazy carnivals and festivals promoting your services. Very high energy around a lot of people. You will also likely enjoy doing things around your favorite hobbies and inviting others to come out with you and talking about real estate, as well as hanging out with your family and friends and not being a secret agent, being their go-to realtor. Anything that involves you chatting it up with your family members, friends, business professionals is probably what you would naturally go to if you are a I personality and very social. For my S personality types, because S personalities tends to be very stable, steady personality types, one-to-one lunches, coffee dates, relationships with other real estate agents, realtor relationships, referral-based relationships tends to work out very nice. Anytime you're on social media, maybe networking 5 to 10 people on social media each day works out well. Any type of intimate gatherings, small parties, very intimate of 5 people tend to be very great lead generation strategies for you. Anytime you attend any type of community service event or volunteer your services in a nonprofit on a consistent or routine basis also tends to work very well for you. And pretty much any type of networking online. So if you are an S personality type, you tend to be cool, calm, and collected, laid back, just kind of steady, making your way through. Let me know if any of these strategies seems ideal to you. For my C personality types, these people again are very detail oriented, structured. They have a methodological approach, pay attention to details, things like hosting home buyer webinars, home seller seminars, getting together your monthly newsletter and providing information to your database tends to work out very well for you. In addition to that, you also may offer educational tips on your social media pages and directing those people to actually reach out to you to go into your database or your email funnel. Any type of mailing campaign that you may do or neighborhood farming, getting out within your local community may also seem very appealing to you. And sharing your experiences through blogging about different events, different foods that are going on in your area also may interest you as well. And finally, hosting open houses and requesting that those leads that come through the door be your leads that you can actually reach out to as you partner with other real estate agents in your area. So if you're a C personality, let me know down in the comment section if any of these strategies resonate with you. Depending on where you are with your personality type, there are going to be some lead generation strategies that you feel more comfortable with, some strategies that resonates more with you. That is not to say that you cannot step out of your comfort zone and try something different, because there are people who have been extremely successful no matter what their personality type is in the different areas. So a lot of times it just comes with consistency and doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, continually perfecting your craft until you are getting the results that you want. I hope you found this video to be helpful with a few different strategies that you may be able to implement based on your personality type. If you have not had the opportunity to ever do a DISC assessment on yourself, I will highly encourage you to do so. It's very cool to know where you stand on the spectrum. And if you are new to my channel or a old friend who is returning to my channel, feel free to fill out the Google form below. I would love to add you to my monthly email newsletter that I have for other real estate agents just like yourself on ways to be improving your business. If you found this video to be helpful, give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.